Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is another day, another vlog. No, I'm just playing, but if you're new here, welcome. I'm Sierra Janelle. I am a lifestyle motherhood influencer, and yeah, I drop videos every week. So if you want to be notified, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on, hit the bell so you can turn on your bell notifications. Blah, I clearly can't talk today. So that you can be notified every time I drop a video. But today I am doing something new. I have never done a chit chat, get ready with me. I have to go to brunch today and I'm filming today. So I was like, let's do a get ready with me. So I asked like my Instagram some questions, my followers, and I'm gonna talk about them as well as take some other things. But yeah, it's like in the morning, y'all, so I have a Celsius and I'm about to drink that and we're about to get it going. Okay, so one of the questions someone asked me was, how do I juggle being a mom and an influencer? And I feel like that's a great question to start with because that really is my life. So if you do not know, I am a mom to a 3, almost 4-year-old, and I have a full-time job, like a Monday through Friday job, and I'm an influencer. So I have a lot on my plate. Honestly, like I don't really feel like I ever balance it. I feel like it's just constantly like, I don't even know how to explain it. So honestly, I'm a really big planner. I have a planner. I utilize all my Google calendars, and I try to put things in all the places so that I can see them multiple times. So if I have to do something, it's going in my planner. On top of that, it's going in my Google calendar so I can see it on my phone because I don't always have my physical planner with me, but I am a physical planner girl, so I can't let that go. And I just kind of like balance it from there. Yeah, I do my best. Of course, I'm a mom first. So, hold on. Okay, so anyway, I just like, of course I'm a mom first, and I really like, whenever I'm doing things, like that's my main goal. Like, I'm a mom, so I do my best to just like, everything just kind of revolves around her, to be quite honest, and then all my other plans just kind of fall into place. What I will say is that like when I create, I try to do it before she wakes up or like after she goes to sleep. It's really hard to create with her being awake, hence why I'm doing a get ready with me at freaking, what time is it, like 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since like 7:45, so that really helps me balance it because it's not like I'm taking time away from her when I do things like this before or after she goes to sleep. And then just as far as like content creating and having a full-time job, it really helps when I plan out my content the week of or the night before. Like I knew that I was doing this last night and I prepped my station, like my bathroom, because I have 2 bathrooms, so I prepped my other bathroom so that I could be more successful and kind of like not have to worry about it in the morning. It just cut down on some time for me. So doing little things like that really helps me balance being a full-time mom and a content creator. I am like a single mom, like I do this myself. Her dad's in the Navy, so a lot of the responsibilities fall on me. I am my child's primary parent, but I'm thankful and grateful to have a family that really like helps me out when I need it. And I always kind of have someone to watch her, so that is also nice. So that does help me balance it as well. And then the other thing I do when it comes to her is I try to get her as involved. Oh my god, we're gonna need that. Oh my god, we're gonna need that. Hold on. Okay, I try to get her as involved as possible. So we shoot with a photographer once a month, and I always make sure I have at least one outfit that I match with her in, so that like she doesn't feel left out. And also like she likes to shoot. She's been shooting since she was like 18 months. So it's helpful that she likes to do those things just like mommy. So that's kind of how I balance being a mom and a full-time content creator. It is not easy by any means. Don't let anybody lie to you. It is basically a shit show around here every single day, but I balance it. I just do my best, and I try not to let too many things like fall, and it is what it is. And sometimes I turn in some things late, like deadlines, but I just try to always communicate that with the brand, and I go on about my day. Y'all, let me tell you something. It's kind of weird doing a chit chat get ready with me. Like, I'm always talking to y'all about something when I vlog my weekly vlogs, but it's just something about, I don't know, I guess like talking to myself basically and answering these questions that is just really tripping me out. So it's really funny. But also, if you have any questions about any of the products I am using today, like I'm just doing a basic like get ready with me, like all neutrals, browns, because I don't really know what I'm wearing today and I don't want to have to redo my makeup. All of these products will be linked below, and you can shop them. I swear by all of these. Like, I truly love every single product that I'm using today. So yeah. Another question was, what's my favorite wine? And I actually have a couple. My first one is this brand called Alano, and I'm gonna tag them or like put it up here because I'm not even sure that I'm saying that right, but it's called Alano wine. It's like their winery is here in Texas, but it is so freaking good. Like, they have a Moscato that I really like. I drink it when it's like hot. Well, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I drink it like all year round, but y'all hear my baby. She's crying. Allura! 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 Open the door. Open it. Fun fact, I am a mom first at all times. Hey. Can you go watch your iPad? Mommy's filming. Go get your iPad. You can watch it in your room if you want. And go potty. Okay? Close the door. Close the door. Okay. Go get your iPad and watch it in your room. I'm right here. How do I balance everything? Back to what I was saying. It's Alano wine. They have a Moscato. I don't discriminate on drinking my wines, and when I drink them. No, because I'm filming. Potty in the other bathroom. Please. I will take you to go get donuts if you go potty in the other bathroom. Go.
He's hungry.
You're hungry? Okay, we'll go potty in the other bathroom, get your iPad, and we'll go get donuts in a little bit. Bribery works too. But they have a really good Moscato. I like them. And then they have a really good sweet red. I don't even like red wine, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. That is the only red wine that I will drink. And it is so good. So those are my favorite two wines. I also like, I'm a good Moscato girl, like, yeah. And then I like a Riesling or a Pinot Grigio. That's about the driest I'll go. I really don't like Chardonnays, and I really don't like red wines, but I am always open to trying new things. Like, so those are my favorites. Y'all, my boyfriend asked how I met, like, to talk about how I met him. but we're gonna save that chit chat for another day. But I am in a relationship. Love that for me. He's pretty cool, but I'm gonna do a whole separate chit chat on him. But yeah, another question I got was like, what do I do? Like, y'all know I have a day job, but like y'all don't really know what I be doing. So by my 9 to 5, I'm a marketing manager for a real estate company. It's actually like the best job ever. I won't hold y'all. I really like my job. I work for every holiday, but I work for one of the groups, and basically I market and design things for every listing that we have. So basically what I do as a content creator, I do as my full-time job, and I'm very blessed to like actually like my job. But yeah, that's what I do. I basically look at my computer all day long, and yeah, I really like it. That is my 9 to 5. I felt like I had shared that before, but I guess not. But I make all types of cool things. So that is what I do. Someone asked about the cousins. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I'm always with my cousins. That's what you all know them as. And I absolutely love them. We met, so me and Symphony literally grew up like 2 towns away from each other, which is so freaking funny. We knew of each other, but didn't like really know each other. We had like a mutual friend or two, and we went to Alabama together, and we've literally been inseparable since like the first 2 days of school. Yeah, so I've known her since I was like 18. And then Alicia, I have known for like a year, but it feels like longer. But yeah, those are the cousins. Those are my absolute favorite people, other than Alora and my boyfriend. But that's who I always spend my time with. The cousins really just like to have a good time. So like there's really, like if y'all watch my stories, there's never a bad like time. Anytime we get together and do something, it's always a vibe. And that's really because we all complement each other. Like all of our personalities just go together. They really do. Like that's not an exaggeration. Like our friendship just works so freaking well. It's ridiculous, and I can't even explain it. Like one of them feeds my like physical soul. Like Alicia's like really big at working out, and like she inspires us to like want to work out and, you know, eat better and just kind of like do better by our bodies. And then Symphony feeds me spiritually. Like she loves God. Like to know her is to know that she's a child of God, and like it just makes you, you know. I was so rudely interrupted because my SD card was full. No, yeah, we really just like compliment one another, and that's a friendship I am very thankful for, and that I love oh so much. And I really don't know like how I was living life without them before. So yeah, but on to another little topic. So I really wanted to talk about like content creating and imposter syndrome, because the struggle has been in my mental health journey, which kind of all tie in together because the struggle has been real. So I have been going to therapy since January. Like I knew that that was going to be one of my 2022 goals. Like I had been doing so much work on myself that I knew that I was ready to go to therapy, because I needed a little bit more help to get through some of the things I was going through. And you know, I don't know, I was like, I'm going to therapy, I need help. So basically I had my baby at 21, which I know isn't like a really bad age, or like I was old enough to have a baby, you know, like it shouldn't have derailed me as much as it did, but it did. and I suffered with really bad postpartum, and at the time I was in a toxic relationship, and so I moved home in the middle of the pandemic, and I was like, okay, I really want to work on myself. I really want to get over these things. And I just want to be better. So like I really took my like health serious. Like I used to work out like every day, sometimes twice a day when I first moved home. But of course we were in a pandemic, so really wasn't much that we could do. But I just kind of took the steps to mentally rebuild myself. People just, I don't know, they talk about... Okay, good job. All right. People talk about the joys of having a baby, but people don't ever talk about like what you go through after having that baby. Your body changes, you just like, your mental changes. If you're doing it by yourself, you are overwhelmed and overstimulated every single day. And if you breastfeed, that is a whole nother freaking, like, that's a whole nother beast, because then you're dealing with isolation and you're dealing with like loneliness, and it just takes a toll on your mental. So I went through all those things, and when I moved home, to be honest, I probably should have had my baby here and just stayed here, but I really wanted to finish school. So I finished school, and like when I moved home and stuff, I had time to kind of like separate from her and just kind of like deal with myself. And so I, you know, this mental health journey has kind of been going on for over 2 years now. And I decided to seek out a therapist. It was like the best decision I ever made. But my mental still struggles, and I don't know, I can't even say like I struggle less, because I really don't. So in January, I started going to therapy, and I just kind of started unpacking a lot of things. And then I got into a relationship in May, but like I started talking to someone like in February, March, and I was at the time unlearning all these unhealthy behaviors and all these toxic behaviors and traits and reactions that I had from dealing with all this trauma in my past relationship, and like with being a mom and doing all these things alone. And I just think it's really important to, I guess, normalize having to unlearn healthy behaviors. Like, you go to therapy. Okay, y'all, wait, I gotta be quiet because I really gotta. Oh, shit. I tried. Oh, much better. Not really. Hold on, y'all. I don't like to put them on with tweezers anymore because it really just does not help. I feel like it's more of a hindrance, but it's just blah.
2,000 years later.
Okay, we back. But no, it's really important to normalize like having to unlearn like toxic freaking behaviors, because honestly, it is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. So I am like in a good space in my life, but I also feel like I can't even enjoy it because it like things that happen that are like so nice for me make me so freaking uncomfortable, and I don't even know how else to explain it, because I've been dealing with things that were toxic. I don't even know what's healthy anymore. So I think it's important to normalize that. I don't really talk about my mental health journey in depth on my Instagram page, and it's honestly because I haven't been in a space to do so lately. But from, I would say like the middle of April until I went on vacation in July, I was really struggling, like so bad. I like wasn't showing up for my community because I could barely freaking show up for myself. And people who deal with mental health really know how hard it is, just really how hard it is to wake up every morning. Like I'm talking about, I was to the point where I just wanted to sit in a dark room all day, and I don't wish that on anybody because I don't know, you just feel like you aren't gonna ever get out of that. And when I was going to therapy, I go to therapy bi-weekly, I was explaining to my therapist, like, I'm just so sad and I don't understand why, and there's like all these things happening and I really have no control over it. And for me, control is a really big thing in my life. Like when things don't go as planned, for normal people, it's like, okay, like we just move on, like whatever. But when things don't go as planned for me, it's like a catastrophic event, and I have to really go through and be like, it's okay. And some of that like stems from my childhood, and some of that just stems from that's just my personality. And so I was having to constantly tell myself it's okay, but in actuality, like I wasn't okay. So I don't know, I just really wanted to open up about my mental health journey because I think a lot of people suffer with mental health, and I firmly believe that everyone should go to therapy because everyone is dealing with something, and it's not on the same spectrum. Like you may not be as sad as me, and you may not have like a lot of traumatic experiences, but you should talk to someone. Like everyone should have their own freaking escape, and that's really what therapy is for a lot of people. Like I talk to my therapist about all the things that I don't talk to my family and friends about, and I'm one of the most communicative people. Don't know if that's a word, but we're gonna use it today. One of the most communicative people. So like I communicate how I feel with everyone, but there's certain things that I just wait and talk about with my therapist because it's just easier, like quite honestly. And there's just some things that you don't want to unpack with your parents or your friends. There's some things that you really do have to unpack in therapy before you can unpack it with them. So I feel like that was a mini rant, but I just wanted to share because if you are struggling with your mental health, or you are on your mental health journey, or you just like know something's wrong but don't know where to start, like you're not alone. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Going to therapy was one of the best decisions I ever freaking made. I have graduated, as my therapist likes to tell me, to 1 time a month, and I'm actually freaking out about it, but I am so glad because I know that I'm doing the work, and I'm just unpacking everything. Like there's certain things in my childhood that I still have to unpack. And the cool thing about therapy is you go at your own pace. So if that's not something you want to unpack right now and you want to focus on all these other things, then you can do that too. So there is that. That's my little spill on mental health. But yeah, anywho, the last thing I'm going to talk about, because as y'all can see, we're almost done. People are always asking me like where I shop for mommy and me things for Elora, and I've written a blog post and I'll probably link it below. But every single time we shoot, me and Elora have matching outfits, as I stated before, and the top places that I find those matching outfits are Old Navy, Shein, Fashion Nova, and there's Target. But there is a method to my madness. So I've really learned how to shop when it comes to me and her. So at Target, I'm not always going to find matching items, but I will more than likely find coordinating items. So Target is typically my last resort. And just like Shein, like I don't really like to shop for matching things on Shein because it's just so freaking hard. Like it's just really hard to navigate versus Fashion Nova and freaking Old Navy have sections for family matching outfits or mommy and me outfits, and it just makes my life easier whenever I'm trying to shop. So those are like my go-to places. If it's like more than just you and your daughter, you can look at Old Navy. Target is really good if you just want to coordinate. And I'm not really sure on Fashion Nova for the actual, oh y'all, let's pause because I forgot to get something on my back. Funny story, y'all. I said pause, let me go get something, right? I went to go get something and then I came back and my camera was off. And I was,
my purpose red.
okay, good job. Go put that down. Close the door. Anyway, my camera was off and it said that it had overheated and I just really don't know. I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, this was a fail at the Chit Chat Get Ready. But let me tell y'all something. I would do better next time. I'm gonna do better next time. But anywho, the last question I had, which was actually, I mean, it wasn't annoying, but I was just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I can't answer this, but it's just honestly the way the person phrased it, and it's okay. I'm gonna just rephrase it. So I really be creating content for Pinterest. Like I do a lot of Pinterest content. And that is because that is like a stream of passive income for me. So whenever I'm like vlogging and stuff, I am always shooting Pinterest content because that's where I make my coins. So, but no, also I really like Pinterest because you don't have to like show up and be like on point. Like, you don't even have to be aesthetically pleasing. Like just show up and teach the people how to do some things. Like I do a lot of Alora's hair content there, do a lot of makeup tips and tutorials there, a lot of product unboxings there because people, I don't know what y'all know about Pinterest, but Pinterest, just like YouTube, is a search engine. So people are looking for how do you do this and how do you cook that. And I am by no means a freaking food Pinterest content creator, but as far as like natural hair, kid natural hair, beauty tips for beginners, like all of that content thrives over there because it's a freaking search engine, and that's where people are searching for. Like anytime I need outfit inspiration, I'm going to Pinterest. Anytime I need a braid color, I'm going to Pinterest. So creating content for Pinterest is actually really fun. So that's why I'm always creating content for Pinterest. If you are not a part of my community everywhere else, then be sure to follow me on Instagram at Sierra Mom to Mom, Pinterest at Sierra Mom to Mom. Where else am I? Oh, Like to Know It. I post all of my like favorite beauty products and clothing. You can follow me there at Sierra Mom to Mom. And then I do have a blog. And all of these things will be linked below, but I do have a blog. It's Sierra Mom.